So now the next lecture, we are going to set up the GLFW for the Vulkan API. So what is GLFW? Well, the GLFW is OpenGL windowing system, or we can say that a windowing system for the OpenGL API, or a windowing system for the Vulkan API, or any other graphics API. So it is just a windowing system for graphics API. So what do I mean by windowing system? Well, you can see here a window we have, right? Like we have this window and we have stuff in there. So this window is actually what we call as windowing system. So we will have to draw in a window. So to make that window, we will need a windowing system. So GLFW is just a windowing system. So let's download that from the browser. Go to browser and go to glfw.org. Just type glfw in the browser and click on the glfw link or this glfw.org link, and it will bring you over here. Then you can go to this download link and it will bring you here. Now, here you can see that we have a source package, or in other words, it is the source code of the glfw. Other than that, we have GitHub repository, or you can go to the GitHub repository of the glfw. Or in other cases, we have 64-bit binaries and 32-bit binaries. Well, what do they are? Let me tell you. Here, the 64-bit and 32-bit, they just don't refer to the architecture you are using, basically. Or like, let's suppose we are using a 32-bit architecture or 64-bit architecture. It doesn't matter. It actually refers to the software you are working on. For example, you are developing a software which is you are thinking of it like should be 32-bit, then you should go for it, 32-bit binary. And if you are thinking like to develop or to make a software that is based on 64-bit, so for that purpose, you'll have to go for the 64-bit binaries. So it actually depends on the software you are making, not on the architecture you are using. Okay, so we'll go for the 64-bit as generally we develop softwares for mostly 64-bit, right? So I pretty much 64-bit and it will download it for me. But since I already have downloaded this, so I'm not going to download this for now. So I'll just leave it over here. And once you click on 64-bit, it will download it for you. So now uh, in the file system, when you extract the RAR file, you'll get something like this. This will be the contents of the RAR file. So in there, the two folders are of the concern, this one and this one. You can, okay, so you can just, you can choose this one or any one of these, but I'm going for this one and this one, right? So what you'll do is that you'll go to the, what do we call it? The project file. And in here, we'll go to dependencies, new folder, and it will be GLFW. Yeah. And we'll create a new folder that is include, and a new folder that is lib. Okay. Now we'll go to the GLFW directory. For here, we'll go to include and just copy this GLFW folder and just go to the project directory and include, just paste it over here. Once we are done with it, now we'll go back to the GLFW directory, go to the libvc2022, copy all this shape, and just copy this, and go back and in the lib library, we'll control V this, and here we go. Okay, now just control this DLL, just copy this DLL file, and I'd say cut this, okay, control X, and go back and go to the main program directory. That is this one. Control V, replace. I already have it. Yeah. Okay. Once you're done with it, so our job is done right here. I'm going to properties, and over here, all red forms and all configurations. Then going to C++, general, additional include directories, edit, new line, browse, go back to the VK GLFW, include, and just select the folder. Then MS full, just do this and dollar solution directory, solution directory. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, now in the linker general additional library directories, edit, new line, browse, go back, make dependencies, GLFW, lib, select folder, and just clear all shit and make dependencies, dollar solution directories, and press hit OK and apply. Then in input, just additional dependencies, edit, and glfw3.lib. Again, this is the name of the library that we are using, like the glfw3.lib file that is located in the library directory. And just OK, and hit apply, OK, and then we'll check if we are good with it or not. So patient include and GLFW, here we are at glfw3.org, or sorry, glfw3.h, and we are done.